Inside Morehead State Basketball is brought to you by the Citizens Bank, home of totally free checking. Reno's Roadhouse. Go wild, go west, go Reno's. Hinton Mills, serving farmers since 1918. The Jack Rowe Insurance Agency and Auto Owners Insurance. Insurance the right way, the human way. Tim Short Auto Group. Take the short drive to satisfaction. Fazoli's of Morehead. Fast, fresh, Italian. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, serving the hills since 1963. U.S. Bank, all of us serving you. Big Four Lumber, Ace Hardware, the helpful place. Wendy's of Morehead, fresh, never frozen. Carter County Farm Bureau Insurance, the Todd Pratt Agency, big on commitment. Eagle Finance, loans made easy, payments made affordable. Apply online at eagle.com. Commercial Bank of West Liberty, a source of strength for more than 100 years. Joshua Trent Custom Designs. Looking to build? Let us design your house plans. Giovanni's of Morehead. Order online at giovannispizzapower.com. And by Standifer Builders Paving and Sealing. Quality work at affordable prices. That's how we roll.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Inside Morehead State Basketball from the Academic Athletics Center. And as always, alongside the Eaglehead basketball coach Jonathan Mattox, I'm David Patrick. And Coach, what a dramatic, a special way to start out the OVC schedule, then with a big win on the home court and just an instant classic.
Yeah, hard-fought victory.
Oh,
Love just the toughness and grit from our guys to compete. We always talk about competing in the game for 40 minutes, regardless of the time scoring circumstances. Well, we had to change that. We had to compete for 45 minutes in the game, regardless of time scoring circumstances. But love the fight, tenacity, and grit of our guys to be down double figures in the second half, to be down late in both regulation and overtime and find a way to come through.
And when it really mattered, the defense stepped up in a big way. And as you always say, defense wins games, defense wins championships.
It does, and that's why we start practice with defense every day. We got to stop in regulation to force overtime. They had the ball last, and then we get a stop in overtime to win the game. But our defense was really good last night to hold them to 60 points in regulation, to hold them under 40% from the field. We had 9 blocks as a team. Anwar Malik 4 big blocks, Kenny White 3 blocks, Stephen Clay 2 blocks. So we did a really good job on the defensive end.
Talk about how your team has progressed defensively.
Yeah, I think we've gotten better and better each and every game. Our coverages have changed some since the start of the season from a ball screen standpoint. Last night we wanted to keep UT Martin just in front of us and underneath us, stay between them and the basket so they couldn't get underneath us for back cuts. And at the end of the day, we wanted to limit their threes. They're a team that shoots a lot of threes. We wanted to hold them under 22 attempts, and we did that. So we progressed in a lot of ways on the defensive end.
Stay with us. Lots to come. Next segment, highlights of Morehead State's dramatic win over UT Martin at Johnson Arena. That's next on Inside Morehead State Basketball.
Hey Eagle Empire, this is Kelly Wells, Director of Athletics at Morehead State University. It's my pleasure to be joined here by Gary Markham, owner of Tim Short Auto and a big donor and a big booster of Morehead State basketball and Morehead State athletics. And Gary, tell us a little bit about what's going on at Tim Short Auto these days.
We're here to take care of all your needs, automotive, service parts. We carry Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram brands. Real appreciative of everyone in town. We've been here since 2014, and we couldn't be here without all the customers and the athletics, the university, just the whole town. It makes us proud to be here.
And we know you've got a choice when you're looking for your next vehicle, and I want to encourage you from the Eagle athletic standpoint to support Tim Short Auto here in Morehead, Kentucky, as they are huge supporters of the athletics program. And not to mention, Gary just happens to be my brother-in-law, so a lifelong relationship here that we're proud of, and certainly are thankful for everything that Tim Short Auto Group does and Gary does for our athletic department. And as we always say, go Eagles.
At the Citizens Bank, we have totally free checking and a free gift. When you combine totally free checking with the best people and the best service, do you know what you get? The best bank. Being the best bank makes it easy for customers to refer friends and family to bank with the best too. Every referral gets another free gift, so come bank with the best. The Citizens Bank, the home of totally free checking and a free gift. Member FDIC.
Eagle Game Highlights are sponsored by Carter County Farm Bureau Insurance, the Todd Pratt Agency, big on commitment.
Great way to start the conference schedule. The messaging to our team lately has been, in OVC, everybody's fighting, number one, just to get in the conference tournament. Everybody's fighting for seeding, and then you're fighting for bye. So there's something on the line every night. Like, we're not just guaranteed to go to the OVC tournament, and you don't get these opportunities back. Once the game's played and over with, let's leave every game with no regrets. Whether we win or we lose, we don't get that opportunity back, so we got to leave it out there on the floor, and we're fighting for something every night.
We have a slogan, find a way, no matter what. We was up early, then we lost the lead and went down. It was just about sticking together and competing and, making winning plays. And I think we got a guy full of in the locker room that always put the work in and compete. So I think we're a good team. So
I was just praying before the game and asking God to just play through me. And my teammates all trust me, and they got me the ball. Coach Taylor drew up a nice play to give me the ball, and they worked out for my good. Thank the Lord for that. So.
Jerome, he a dog. Like, we see it every day in practice. Like, he bring it every day. He in the gym every day. So it's really no surprise. So we not really surprised. He a dog.
We always gonna find a way. Them boys in the locker room, man, we love each other, man. Like, we just play hard the whole time, no matter if we're up, down. And Coach just says find a way, and we find a way every time. So, and I give it to all my teammates for never giving up and fighting back.
The thing I love most about this team is, regardless of the time, first half, second half, regardless of the score, up, down, close game, regardless of the situation, things going well, things not going well, this team just continues to play. We've been in just about every situation now, up big, second half lead, second half deficit, and this team continues to play, they continue to fight, they continue to stay together, and that's what makes this team special.
I've been in this league for a long time. I was looking back at some of my previous year's team scores, 56, 55, 57, 54. Okay, stuff like that, man. Sometimes games get a little bit ugly, okay? Sometimes the calls don't go your way. All right, I'm going to fight for you guys with the officials. I apologize for the tech and costing us points.
No, that's all good.
It's all good. Hey, but we got to come with that urgency every time. But the biggest thing, man, basketball in life, what do you got to do, man?
Run away!
Yeah! Knock it up. Don't skip, man.
Yeah, man.
How's my favorite insurance agent?
Hey, Ted.
You ready to meet the latest addition to the family?
Wow. Congratulations.
The money you saved us with auto owners helped make it all possible. It really is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Excuse me?
Babe.
Third best thing.
Third best thing.
Auto Owners offers a variety of discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance because they think the more you protect, the more you should save. That's simple human sense. Ask your independent agent if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
Check this out.
Booyah! Big Four Lumber Ace Hardware was founded by Philip Lewis nearly 45 years ago and is still locally owned and operated by the Lewis family. Our customers' needs have always come first, meaning we continue to enhance and expand our inventory. Big Four is a staple of the Morehead and Round County community, and we take great pride in giving back. We would like to thank our valued customers for your loyalty and trust, and pledge to continue supplying the best quality service by our hometown employees. The moment you walk through the door, you'll know why we are Ace, the helpful place. That's Big Four Lumber, Ace Hardware, 1470 Flemingsburg Road in Morehead, Kentucky.
This segment of Inside Morehead State Basketball is sponsored by U.S. Bank. All of us serving you.
Great team win. We talk all week about out-toughing teams. We talk all week about out-togethering teams. That leads you into out-teaming teams. And that's what we wanted to do. The toughness was on full display on the rebounding, and that's something we put a big emphasis on because Tennessee State was a really good rebounding team, and we have 20 offensive rebounds. We out-rebound them by 17. We hold them to 6 offensive rebounds. Really proud of our guys for that. Defensively, we had some lapses here and there, but we did what we needed to do on the defensive end. But the other big key was we took care of the ball. Only 9 turnovers tonight. Got a little shaky there at the end. Probably shouldn't even had 9, but having 9 and out-rebounding them by the margin that we did was the difference.
The key was just to find a body and box out. We know they crashed, you know what I'm saying? They was top 5 in offensive rebound percentage going the rate. So we just knew we had to find a body and just put a body on and go get the rebound.
My challenge to Kenny White is be that guy every night. Be that guy every night with your energy, be that guy every night with your effort. I'm probably more proud of the 17 rebounds, the 7 offensive rebounds, than the 25 points. We know he can score, right? But rebounding is toughness, it's energy, it's effort. I thought he played with great effort tonight, and it really showed. He was huge for us.
I was praying before the game. I had 3 bad games in a row, I feel like, so I was just praying, just hoping I had a good game. And I just stayed in the gym. I just kept working, and it just all came with it.
Coach put a big emphasis on taking care of the ball, and we just knew in practice we'd be doing a lot of fundamental drills and passing drills that Coach Taylor be having us doing. So all that stuff works out for us, and we took care of the ball today. So
Jerome is a special player in terms of he has everything you want in a lead guard. He's got the ability to find others and facilitate. He had 7 assists Thursday, only had 2 tonight, but he gets downhill. He can score at the rim. He's got a good mid-range game, and then he step up, and he just makes big shots after big shots, but he's got all the other intangibles from a leadership standpoint, from a rallying of the team standpoint, from a settling the team when we need that standpoint. He's just a special player, and he's had back-to-back great games. The way this conference is, anybody can beat anybody. So it's imperative not only that you play well every night, but it's super imperative that you protect home court, which we did this week. We have a little break now. This team has made progress in a lot of areas. We come back, finish up non-conference with 1 game, and then we're back in the conference, and it only gets tougher because we're on the road. But this team has really taken some strides in a lot of areas.
There's no better way to spend the day than with lunch or dinner at Reno's Roadhouse in Morehead. Enjoy delicious steak, chicken, and ribs, along with our trademark honey butter rolls and hometown hospitality.
Hi, I'm Tim Copenhagen. I promise to provide 100% guest satisfaction here at Reno's Roadhouse in Morehead.
Go wild, go west, go Reno's. Woo!
My great-grandfather opened the first Hinton Mill store back in 1918. Our family opened our first feed mill in the mid-1950s. We now have 5 locations and a wide range of products including feed, seed, fertilizer, crop protection, animal health products, fencing materials, and pet food. Though times have changed, our commitment to providing you with the highest quality products and knowledgeable customer service is as strong as ever.
I'm Adam Hinton, inviting you to stop in and see for yourself. Hinton Mills, serving farmers since 1918.
Basketball with Bree is brought to you by Eagle Finance. Loans made easy, payments made affordable. Apply online at eagle.com.
Welcome back to another edition of Basketball with Bree. My name is Breanna, and today I am joined by a special guest on the show, our interim head women's basketball coach, Chris Palmer. Coach, obviously this isn't where you expected to be coming here this season, but here you are and you are doing well. The team is rallying around you. Talk about, how the season has gone so far.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, it's been a journey. Obviously, I didn't expect to be in this position, being hired as an assistant in June. And, I've been able to develop good relationships with the players. And, it's hard for a team to kind of do a 180 on certain things, but we tried to stay consistent with our actions before our words, and hopefully everyone can respond to that, and I think our staff has done a good job of carrying that out so far.
Right. Talk about a little bit about what your expectations are for the culture and some of the values that you're instilling into this team.
Mainly, the two biggest things we talk about all the time is togetherness and toughness. I mean, I think you can't have a great team without staying together and being passionate about the game, and we always talk a lot about humility, passion, servanthood, and unity within our program, and we try to carry that out and on and off the court and in the classroom. So.
Coach, tell me what's impressed you the most about your players and how they've been able to make this transition with you.
Yeah, I think just the work ethic. You know, we got a lot of hard workers on our team. Some players we have coming from other Division I institutions that brought a good work ethic with them, and I think they've done a good job, at least our upperclassmen have done a good job of carrying our freshmen a little bit and kind of showing them the ropes of how the Division I game is. So really just the consistency that they've brought every day, I've been really proud of.
What has been your favorite part so far of being a head coach at Morehead State?
I think just leading people is the main thing. Obviously, you know, you're put in the position to lead. I mean, that's the biggest thing it is. So I mean, just carrying out our vision every day, and just doing it for 17 players and 4 other coaches, and trying to stay together every day.
So, Coach, we've seen a little bit of non-conference play, and now we are headed into OVC play. What is your goal, and what do you expect to see as we head further into the season?
Yeah, so we've said it all along, you know, non-conference to 10 games. I mean, it's kind of a measuring stick. We're trying to figure out our personnel, figure out what lineups work together, figure out which players really impact winning. I think we've done a good job specifically on the defensive end from the beginning of the season, both in transition and in the half court. And we've been lucky enough to face some really good, versatile teams. So really my goal, I mean, we take it day by day, I mean, but really my goal is just to keep improving, and I think if we do what we've been doing, I think we'll be real competitive in the OVC.
Coach, tell me a little bit about your family. I know you have your wife, Leah, here with you supporting you, as well as your kind of new son, Paul. Tell us a little bit about them.
Yeah, so my wife, Leah, we got married in 2021. Been together since senior year of high school, so she's been through me playing college basketball. She's been through running a player development business, traveling 2 hours one way to another state to coach in college. So been through a lot with this new adjustment, but she's been great. And then we welcomed our son, Paul, into the world on May 2nd, 2024 of this year. So it's been awesome.
Coach, thank you for joining me on the show today. We look forward to seeing what's more to come this season.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Make sure you all stay tuned because Coach Ky Klingsick will be next on the practice court.
Giovanni's Pizza is a favorite stop for Eagle basketball fans before or after the game. Come taste for yourself delicious pizza, pasta, subs, salads, wings, and much more at the perfect location, 700 East Main Street, across from the Academic Athletics Center. Dine in for great customer service or order online at giovannispizzapower.com.
These days, banking, like basketball, moves at a fast pace. At Commercial Bank, that same fast pace comes to life with our lenders. We're fast with local loan decisions. Bankers who you know and who know you. Simply put, it's better banking. Commercial Bank, where friendliness prevails. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Practice Court is brought to you by Giovanni's of Morehead. Order online at giovannispizzapower.com.
Welcome back to Inside Morehead State Basketball. I'm Ky Klingsick, joined today on the practice court by Assistant Coach and Director of Player Development, Mike Ranson. And Mike, you've had a great addition to our staff, and you've had a unique path to get here. So tell us a little bit about your path and what brings you to Morehead, Kentucky.
Yeah, so I've been around basketball my whole life. My dad was a high school coach, grew up in the gym, played in college, and then after college wanted to get into coaching. So helped my dad for a couple years, then coached at Division II in Colorado, and then worked for Phil Beckner, one of the best player development coaches in the world. And then after that, got a GA spot at Murray State. That's where I met Coach Mattox, and now I'm here. Honored to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mike's done a really great job. You know, you talk about from his upbringing up in Colorado, and, you know, we share some same backgrounds. You know, we saw your dad early in this season, and my dad's also a coach, so coaching runs in the blood. It's a good thing. But Mike's done a really great job, and he talked about working with Phil Beckner, who, as some of you may know, is one of the premier player development guys in the NBA, and kind of talk a little bit about your time with him, because I know he's been a mentor for you and been an influential part of your upbringing as a coach.
No, yeah, it was huge for my coaching development. Learned a lot player development wise. Did a ton of video. Had a lot of opportunity, and worked with some really good players. Worked with 20+ NBA players, from Damian Lillard to Doug McDermott, guys like that. So it was a great opportunity to be around those guys and really learn from him.
Yeah, absolutely. When we talk about opportunity, talk a little bit about, you know, your family. You talked about your dad being a high school coach, and just kind of being around basketball, playing.
Yep.
Like, you guys don't see him on the practice court, but Mike gets buckets still. So we'll just talk a little bit about your family and kind of what it's all about from the Colorado man himself.
Yeah. Yeah. So my the Ranson side of my family has a historic basketball tradition, I guess you'd say. My grandpa was a great athlete, probably the best out of all of us. He was a 4-sport athlete at Colorado State. He was a Hall of Famer there. My dad played at CSU Pueblo. He was a all-conference player, a really good player, set the Pueblo scoring record, had 19 records at CSUP when he retired. Uncle Jim, he played at San Diego State in DU, where he was a basketball and baseball player, and my Uncle Clay played at Dixie State for a couple of years. And, so hoops runs in our blood. You know, we're a sports family. Like, people ask, what are your hobbies? Sports.
Basketball.
Yeah, basketball. So, yeah, no, it's a blessing. And try to do right by my grandpa and my dad. You know, they're really my mentors, and doing this for them, really.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you come to Kentucky, the bluegrass state's big on basketball. And I think Mike's done a really good job. You see him working out with our guys every single morning. And you have a great saying that I think a lot of people, we talk about opportunities, there's a lot of relationship building in those time periods where you're working out with guys. And you're also talking about just a guy who's players first. So talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, that's really, I think, our whole staff. Like, Coach Taylor does a great job in the player development. Obviously, yourself, you do a great job with the guards. And we really just want to be there for the players whenever they need to work out, time allowing, right? Compliance allowing. We're there for them, and really just trying to get them better, because this is what we're here for, to get them better, be there for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mike, you've been a great addition to our staff. Great energy every single day, and we kind of bounce off each other a little bit, just bringing some energy to our guys every single day. But stay tuned. Coach and DP will be right back on Inside Morehead State Basketball.
At the Citizens Bank, we have totally free checking and a free gift. When you combine totally free checking with the best people and the best service, do you know what you get? The best bank. Being the best bank makes it easy for customers to refer friends and family to bank with the best too. Every referral gets another free gift, so come bank with the best. The Citizens Bank, the home of totally free checking and a free gift. Member FDIC.
This segment of Inside Morehead State Basketball is sponsored by Fazoli's of Morehead. Fast, fresh, Italian.
Welcome back to Inside Morehead State Basketball, and before we leave today, I want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. I know it's your favorite time of the year, Coach, especially with a young family. It's really special.
Absolutely. It's really fun with 3 young kids, and they're into presents and toys and all that, but it's just great to be around them and spend time with them and feed off their energy.
Absolutely. After Christmas on Saturday, back home against Alice Lloyd on the 28th. And then Tuesday on the road for your first OVC road game at Southern Indiana. And, Coach, that's going to be tough.
Absolutely. Southern Indiana had a really good win over Tennessee State last night. That's a hard place to play. And, we'll get back after Christmas, get the guys reconditioned and get ready to roll.
Talk about how tough that is, because you go home, you maybe eat a little too much. We all do over Christmas. Absolutely. And then when you have to get back on the court, that's a big adjustment.
Yeah, the biggest thing in the basketball part is the conditioning part. We'll run them the first couple days, work them back into shape. Really, it's just about getting up and down and getting them reacclimated, which 21, 22-year-olds can do pretty quickly. And then we'll talk about the basketball piece of it and be ready to play games.
All right. We hope you and your family have a wonderful and a very blessed Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. And on behalf of the Eagle Head basketball coach Jonathan Mattox, I'm David Patrick, and we will see you next Sunday right here on the CW Lexington for Inside Morehead State Basketball.
Inside Morehead State Basketball was brought to you by the Citizens Bank, home of totally free checking. Reno's Roadhouse. Go wild, go west, go Reno's. Hinton Mills, serving farmers since 1918. The Jack Rowe Insurance Agency and Auto Owners Insurance. Insurance the right way, the human way. Tim Short Auto Group. Take the short drive to satisfaction. Fazoli's of Morehead. Fast, fresh, Italian. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, serving the Hills since 1963. U.S. Bank, all of us serving you. Big 4 Lumber, Ace Hardware, the helpful place. Wendy's of Morehead, fresh, never frozen. Carter County Farm Bureau Insurance, the Todd Pratt Agency, big on commitment. Eagle Finance, loans made easy, payments made affordable. Apply online at eagle.com. Commercial Bank of West Liberty, a source of strength for more than 100 years. Joshua Trent Custom Designs. Looking to build? Let us design your house plans. Giovanni's of Morehead. Order online at giovannispizzapower.com. And by Standifer Builders Paving and Sealing. Quality work at affordable prices. That's how we roll.